Revelation 2075. From the 17th of September 1941. Souls of the deceased close to earth. As long as the souls of the deceased still think of and desire earthly possessions and pleasures, they will stay within the proximity of earth. Through their longing they are connected with everything they desire and will always stay close to it. Even in the beyond they cannot easily detach themselves from what they loved on earth, with the result that they find it difficult to strive to ascend in the beyond. Spiritual maturing becomes questionable while earthly desire is still captivating the soul, for desire generally excludes giving until the soul desires spiritual nourishment. Receiving this will also awaken or increase its urge to give. But if it is not yet receptive for spiritual sustenance, it will not be offered to the soul either, for then it has not yet completely separated itself from earth and would never recognize the value of what is desired in the spiritual kingdom as the most precious possession. However, the desire for earthly possession is a lack of maturity of soul, and thus earth is surrounded by numerous souls in an inadequate state of maturity, which cannot detach themselves from what seemed dear and desirable to them in earthly life. Such souls can only be helped by prayer, for a loving prayer lets them feel something which they haven't felt until then. They receive a flow of spiritual strength, which triggers in them something entirely different than the fulfillment of earthly longing. This influx of strength makes them feel extremely happy, and they gradually turn away from the goals they had sought after until then. And thus a human being on earth can bestow upon the deceased immense help and a tremendous labor of love if he often forwards a prayer to them, which initiates a detachment from earth and its formerly loved surroundings. All earthly things are a hindrance to higher development. Only when the longing for it is fought will spiritual matters step into the forefront, and only then will the ascending progress in the beyond begin, and the sooner the spiritual endeavor starts in the beyond, the less will the soul have to fight, for the earthly longing will constantly lessen, the soul will distance itself from earth evermore, and it will only have overcome matter when it feels the desire for spiritual possessions. Then it will not just desire but also want to give, and this is the beginning of the ascent to the pinnacle. Amen.